today.
Lost and Heroes just resubscribed for 7 months. Curselit, 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 holy fee 5 nice.
Well, everyone, thank you for being here. It's time for your inspection. How's everybody doing? This is my special hand. This is my other hand. Today, we use airbrush. Can't believe 7 months in Eros. Thank you. That's ridiculous. Today opens all orifices. That's a risky thing to say. What up, my good bitch? Trying a technique I've never done before, so we're gonna see if it does good or fails spectacularly or does a third thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be using my airbrush, so if that noise is awful, I apologize. But at least I get to wear a cool mask and look like Godzilla, which honestly, goals, right? Put your dragon to gay. You put your dragon to gay. Wow, I can say words, and I can say them good. I mean, my dragon's like fucking... Here, I got my dragon right over here. Not attached to the base yet, but like... Set dragons to gay. This dragon's fucking huge. Like, as big as my head. I did not realize. And now I've become a dental hygienist. I will take your teeth and use them for unspeakable rituals, and you're gonna enjoy it. I hope everybody's having a good... What is this, Thursday? Thursday, baby! I slept well. I'm very caffeinated. I'm excited to do this thing. I'm a little bit terrified to do this thing. So, fuck yeah. It looks like my mic isn't picking up the airbrush. So, fingers crossed that y'all can hear me. Yeah, work off today. Fuck yeah. Or off work, work off. You know, same thing. Rainbow dragons only happen when a unicorn has a moment with a prism or a disco ball. Anybody can be a rainbow dragon. Try hard and believe in yourself. So, I read online and heard from a friend about using a dried baby wipe. Fuck yeah, don't even hear my compressor? Good job. Good job, microphone. Using a dried baby wipe to do the patterns of veining on marble. So we're going to see how that goes. And if it looks awful, I'm just going to reprime it and start over. And if it looks fine, then we're going to keep going. Yeah, so that's That's the move right now. So I'm just gonna like awkwardly wrap this in this baby wipe. Gently but firmly. And get to going. Do a test section first? Oh, no. Test section? What do you think I am, a coward? Someone who plans ahead? I will be doing no test sections, thank you. Go all in! Yeah, no, I mean, a test section's a good idea. But there's no but. It's just that's not who I am as a person. Ooh, not a good sign when you're... oh, there we go. Looks like I'm going to need to give this a little cleaning, though. Apparently, it's going to be hard to do with gloves on. Just finished those 30 commando droids. I didn't even know you were working on 30 commando droids. So there's that. Ooh. I can't get the thing off. There we go. Oh yeah, that tip needs cleanings. All right. Where are my Q-tips? Oh. Enjoy my tummy. Free show. Drop. Are y'all gonna stay if I leave you there? All right, cool. Keep thinking of things I want to clean, but I need to clean things I want to make, but I need to clean my house. Well, can you clean part of your house and then make a thing and then clean part of your house? Is that a reward system that will work with how your brain works? Because it kind of works with how my brain works, but not like completely. Oh, wow, yeah, my brain is a vampire that shuns sunlight and delights in stubbornness. I mean, mood. Now we're talking. That's cleaner. Alright, and then let's get the bigger part. Ooh, maybe I can't get the bigger part. Ooh. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be stuck like that. That's a good sign, right? You want your airbrush to not come apart. My cat no longer cares for me. I moved her food downstairs to the kitchen, and now she just wants to be downstairs. Isn't this standard behavior for like any animal though? Am I wrong about that? I don't generally think of of cats as the most loyal beings, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we got air and moisture. Good sign. Love that for me. All right, now back to the important part. Well, making sure your tools work is the important part. Oh. Well, yeah, thanks. Oh, near us, thank you. How close are we at this point? Where does that put us? That puts us at 64% towards painting a model completely blind. Eventually, I'm going to get this glove back on my hand. So I worked in restaurants for a long time, and found out that my hands are normal when it comes to like just having the size of my hand, but when it comes to wearing rubber gloves, I need extra larges. Large is just not quite there, and medium is a surefire way to cut off my circulation. Oh, and then Freely did stuff too. We're at 65%. Thanks, y'all. Holy crap. Hopefully I won't need that for a moment. Still spraying moisture. Cool. Let's put a little bit more in there. Big old meaty claws. Knife squid. What a joy to have you, my friends. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well. Well, I know you're doing all right at least because we've been chatting in that there Discord. But yeah, and then like I don't even have big hands. Speaking of the Discord, just in case. It's nice that Stream Elements is working today. I'm going to start with Cold Gray, I think. And then we'll see how that goes. Making a March for McCrotch thing, which consists of a pile of dead Marines with a Gene Stealer on top. Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Your hands are large for your family, but you have tiny baby hands? Work almost got rid of small gloves for you? Oh no. Large for your family. Alright. Let's mix this up. Let's give it a test. We got gray. All right. Tight. Now let's give it a shot. I want to. I don't know how I want to do this. This feels awkward. So let's just do that. Wrist is the size of a goodie hair tie unstretched. Holy moly! That's small. This is the painting marble technique. We're going to see how it goes. So far, it's not tight enough to be a stencil. It might be, Oh, well, I did just break the mini, so that's good. Strong start. But that's alright, easy fix. I don't want to stretch it out more. I want to be doing this correctly without any trial or error. But you're right. That was maybe a little too much. I mean, if push comes to shove, I know how to paint marble freehand, and I'll just do that. But, like, I'd rather not have to do that. Losing a glove in healthcare, it's a big no-no. No fucking kidding. Thankfully, you don't work directly with patients. Losing a glove in a patient. Now, that's something you got to be worried about. Let's give this little head a try. I use my airbrush all the time, Clip. I just don't do it on stream because it's awkward. You can wrap your thumb and middle finger around your wrist and touch them comfortably. I cannot. That's as far as I can get. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh. No, I pretty much just sprayed it gray. That's not the goal. If that's the biggest wrist in your family, I am terrified but impressed. Whoa. Oh my god, there's so many sharp things on here. This is how you say not working the way I want it to. Let's try it on a wider surface area. Make it tighter. This is how you say, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Well, I'm doing a really good job of getting the paper towel stuck on things, but not actually getting the effect. Hmm. Did anyone else notice how metallic SpaghettiOs smell when they get older? I'm not. Uh. Huh. I've never noticed it, but that's not to say it hasn't happened. Haven't had SpaghettiOs in 20 plus years. It's been a minute. I used to eat a lot of Chef Boyardee. I really haven't touched it in a long time. Not quite 20 years, but not for a long time. Just try that right there. I'm not super impressed by this. So what I'm going to do is just say, fuck it. I'll do it live. Enough with the stencil. Let's just make some colors and shapes. I'm also out of paint, so that doesn't help. Staple food of the early 90s latchkey. Exactly. I kind of want to try it again now that we're talking about it. Just to, like, know what it's like, you know? All right. Sugar, metal, and disappointment. I mean, it's a good summary of, like, America. You're not wrong, but I am disappointed. I mean, you know, that's just how America is. How America do. All right, so instead of using the baby wipe method, I'm creating big broad shapes with an airbrush, and then I'm gonna go back in and refine specific veins by hand. And that'll work just as good, if not better, because I actually know what I'm kind of doing at that point. No, it's all good. I'm not feeling stressed about it. They're vascular? What? They're vascular. Yeah, well, it's marble. This is why I make bronze statues are covered in verdigris so fun to make a mess. Oh, I mean, there's gonna be grime all over this fucking thing. Don't you worry. Enjoy your lurk, 1-inch heroes. Thank you for your service. I'm thinking he's annoying like Ebony Darkness. Dementia Ravenway? No, no. No one's like that. Ebony's not annoying. Ebony's perfect. Everyone loves Ebony. Especially when she sticks up her middle fingers at them. Thank you for the lurk, freely. In tone of voice. Oh, what your high tree character will be like sober. I I don't know. That's a good question. He's being annoying on purpose. Oh man, did I clog the tip already? This is why I don't use my airbrush on stream much, is because I'm bad at airbrush maintenance. Because he doesn't feel a reason to be nice when he's sober, the part he can pick. That makes sense to me. He knows he's dysfunctional and he's evil aligned. He's also just lazy and requires indulgence. Hey, that's extremely relatable, to be quite frank. Now we're talking. All right. Been through that a little bit. I mean, so you should make him act like, I don't know, who's someone lazy and requires indulgence? Pick a billionaire. All right. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Dude has his reasons. He's slowly going to become a tree like all of his relatives who he watched fall to generational hag's curse. So he spends his time living it up. That's hella reasonable to me, personally. I have a hard time faulting him for that. Oop, I'm making a mess. just hard when you don't get a backstory up front and his defaults are annoying and sober or friendly and in space, but both are eccentric and screaming, I'm a tree! I mean, that honestly, it still sounds like a hell of a fun character to play. That's one of the... I feel like, actually, honestly, maybe playing him like Shaggy. If he's sober, you play him like Shaggy or like, oh, shit, what's his name from Scream? The guy who's played by Matthew Lillard. He got a hold of a Gutbuster and a one-shot in hell, Meta Rakshasa? Fuck yeah. That's tight. Alright, when do I get black? That's when I get black. Alright. Delightful. His last two levels, he has two level. He lasts two levels too. I think going to hell was a hallucination, but he wants to meet the Rakshasa again. Well, unfortunately for him, it's probably easier to have that hallucination than it is to actually meet the Rakshasa again. He technically has a pass to hell? How does that work? Oh, from the one shot. That makes sense. Oops. Well, that's broken. GM said we're losing all our items. No! Why, DM? Why? Oh, so I think he has a reason to stay with the group. Okay. That's a little better. Let's go. I think Garfield is a good Sobel. I'm not gonna make him Shaggy, like because like the idea of a spacey fun guy trying anything or gothic mall dude with a cat temperament. Garfield would be a good sober character for that. Or even doing Francis from Left 4 Dead and just have him constantly complaining about things he hates. I hate stairs. I hate elevators. I hate zombies. I hate Tuesdays. All right. Now going back in with white to kind of dust everything back together, hopefully. He's also a bard but doesn't sing. He recites nonsense poetry. That's awesome. Like spoken word shit or just like really surreal, weird poetry. Really surreal, weird poetry. Fuck yeah. Alright. Do that. Normally I'd be upset about the overspray that I'm getting, but I'm actually kind of fucking with it for this effect. Like, if you saw a plus Hydra, he's just as likely to ask it to play checkers as he is to attack. That seems very frustrating for your party. But if that's the kind of campaign you're playing, then fuck yeah. Alright. I'm gonna let that dry. You're good. Bio breaks happen. I know I take them enough. I'm just cleaning my airbrush now. Not that you can see that really on screen, but it's what I'm doing. Any ideas how to deflect Zone of Truth, the Paladin, and my evil wizard, to getting to an arms race about lying? Well, Zone of Truth doesn't require you to speak. It just requires you to tell the truth. Ouch. So that's one thing. And it doesn't require you to say things you wouldn't otherwise say. So you can say the barest minimum and still be telling the truth. it's really on them to be as specific as possible. He's good at specifics. Well, you need to get gooder at specifics. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, I've always just treated Zone. Oftentimes he's using yes or no questions to get finite answers. Well, yes or no is not always a definite answer, though. And I think that that's a worthwhile point to be made by both your character and the GM. Is you can't, not everything can be yes or no. And like end of the day, I don't love using Zone of Truth on another player character. So if I was your DM, I was just fully fully ready to lock him out of the tiny hut at night. I don't know, if I was your DM, I would just like, if this is an actual point of contention, I would work through it in real life as adults. But if it's not an actual point of contention and it's all just in-game fun, then like, I don't know. I say just roll with it. Let it escalate. Get weird. Wizard started it and it's all a game. Well, then just get weird with it. I need to get this off or I'm going to lose my mind. If I need to go get pliers, I'm going to do it, but I need to clean this boy. Better than it's currently cleaned. I did date Huntress. We wound up having a fun, sexy time. I met her mother, her ghost mother, and now we live in the woods of unforgiving Russia together, and it was perfect. All right, I didn't intend for this to be a I clean my airbrush stream, but I think that's what it's turning into. So I'm going to be right back with a bunch of fresh water, probably coffee for myself, and more Q-tips, A little pair of needle nose pliers because I really need to get that unscrewed. And apparently my grip strength just ain't cutting it. So I'll be right back. Think about your dad, or don't. All right, I'm back, and I brought a variety of tools to help me clean my airbrush real quick. Well, normal speed, not real quick. I'm not going to make that declaration at all at this point. But I got many, many more of these Q-tips. Brought some pliers to help me get this end bit off. There we go. That's what we needed. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Okay. Clean this mofo up. Clean out this little boy. Do I know what this piece is called? Absolutely not, but I know it's important and it's tiny. Oh, God. Yeah, this is rough. I should have cleaned this a minute ago. And by a minute ago, I mean a long time ago. Ooh, but that already looks so much better. Wow-wee. All right. Now then, let's put everything back together and see how well it goes. Now let's clean that guy a little bit more while we're here. All right, and moment of truth. It blows air. If I put water in it, does it blow water? It blows water. That's a nice, clean airbrush. We love that. That's dealt with. Now, take another look at this and decide what to do with it. I think I want to give it another dusting of white. Make some of that speckling just a little bit more, a little bit less, a little bit something. A little bit more country, a little bit less rock and roll. Back. Fingers. Okay, now we're talking. Da, 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 da. Cool, 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 cool. Do I think airbrushes are worth it? Yes, but only if you're doing the kind of painting that really wants an airbrush. Like if you're doing like individual minis and that sort of thing, then like no, I wouldn't get an airbrush. But if you're doing whole armies and big terrain pieces and shit like that, then yeah, for sure. Come on. And like as evidenced by today, you really have to like learn what you're doing with an airbrush. And it's not actually that hard to like do it basically, but getting truly proficient with it, it's its own thing. And I did not do a decent enough job of cleaning this up, clearly. So here we are, back at step 0. Very temperamental is definitely the case. I never feel like I've gotten the right consistency of paint ever. Granted, I've only been using mine for like a year and a half, maybe. But, yeah, I just never... It never seems to quite work out the way I want it to. but I'm learning still. So I'm keeping that in mind. Hey, Sasquatch, now's not a great time.
What the dog doing?
Just sniffing around, wanting attention. His mommy's at work, and so is daddy. Ooh. Hey. What up, Claire? Thank you for that life experience. Alright, are you going to spray now if I be nice? Oh boy. Homesick, didn't sleep until 6:30. Alarm is at 7. Oh my god, fuck that. Claire, I'm sorry. What got you? Yeah, hi Sasquatch, I know. Things making funny noises, you're very curious. It's 1,000% sinus. I hope the drainage kept you up. Oofa doofa. That's a rough time. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, drainage is also a problem for me, but it's just, all the time. And specifically with my airbrush at the moment. Let's dry some of that up. And just take the fucking needle all the way out and give the whole damn thing just a nice clean, huh? My sinuses have decided to seal themselves off for spring, and it's equally unpleasant. I had worse nights, but I don't trust myself in transit or a sprinter on that little sleep. Fuck no. Half an hour of sleep? Shit no. Don't do that. All right. Made pizza and stock shelves on literally zero. Yeah, but you shouldn't, Claire. Just because capitalism demands it of you doesn't mean it's a thing you should do. I pushed it too far forwards, I guess. Oh, you know what? Let's just give that a little cleany ween while we're at it. Don't be like that. You cut it out. Go in the hole, dang it. Alright. Isn't part of the joy of mini hobbies huffing the material? Yes, yes it is. But you can't huff it if it doesn't spray. What are we doing that requires being masked up? Right, okay. So, huffing the materials is one thing. Getting paint particles in your lungs permanently, totally different thing, especially when you have asthma. And it is the time of COVID. So that's what the mask is for. Be one thing if it was glue fumes, but it's not. It's bits of paint. I don't play that. All right, now we're talking. Can't get infected if no air is coming through. Oh, yes, of course. Then, by that logic, the fact that I have asthma should also make me just invulnerable to all respiratory diseases. Because you can't get infected from air if you can't breathe it, right? At least that's what I've been told. That's what I understand now. Now that I have wisdom. True wisdom. Logical conclusion is you and I are immune to gas attacks. Yeah, immune is the word I would use for that. We'd be unstoppable at the Somme. I don't know about you. That is not some place I want to be. Or something I want to do. Still spraying? Still spraying. Gotta love it. Alright, now let's try this again. For the umpteenth time. We're getting thinner. We're making sure thinner's coming out. It is, baby, it is. We're getting medium. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We'll stir it up a tad. test it. And maybe Tolkien and that one German were on opposing sides at the Somme. Fun fact. Meaning there's a world where J.R.R. was given a vision of the horrors to come and rampaged across the battlefield to ensure a prosperous future. A prosperous future. I actually knew that. Yeah. That is a possibility. And it's a shame it did not come to pass. At this point, what is my PSI? I don't have a light. Just about 20. Let's turn that down. Nope, that's it. Boy howdy, I'm frustrated, huh? The piss and shit index. It's rapidly approaching me calling it that. Because I am exquisitely frustrated right now. I've spent more time trying to make my airbrush work than actually painting.
I've contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves! Begone, vile man! Begone from me!
Yeah, pretty much that. I'm feeling the salt today. And of course, now that I've run water through it, it's spraying that very thin whitey water very well. Like, yeah, I guess I might not be thinning my paint enough, but damn. I guess it's delicious salt. It's an interesting experience in maintaining grace, uh, like in front of a crowd. You know, trying to figure out what you want to do for your birthday might get your next tattoo. Oh, Neros, please tell me about your tattoos. I'm very curious about what you have and what you want. Put some thinner in. Boop, boop. Blast some thinner out. Thinner's still doing its job. Ain't that nice? You only have one? Well, what is it? All right, let's just thin it 1-to-1. See where that gets us. It gets us very speckled. All right, do I need to turn my PSIs back down? No, that gives us just as much, if not more. So let's turn it back up. Okay, that's better. Now we're talking. That's nice. We like that. All right. Hopefully this will work. I'm inkless but damned is the stereotype of an estrogen molecule call to you. That sounds great, firstly. There is no secondly. That sounds great. It's a shoulder piece of Bill's cipher and an upside-down Silent Hill logo surrounded by stained glass version of his seal. Aniros, that sounds fucking dope. And also, I feel like I might have seen that tattoo. Have you posted that tattoo online? Somewhere else? Or just anywhere in general? Because that rings such a bell in my head. We got white. So. We got white. All right. Let's just see how far we'll get with this. Just trying to make some of these. Some people get it, but the Silent Hill isn't upside down. Oh, okay. It's like the seal of Metatron, right? Metatron? Want the second one with a stained glass of fan symbols I like. Valtiel in the center and Silent Hill right side up. Ooh. That'd be cool. You should totally get that tattoo for your birthday. So one is up and one is down. I think that sounds like a good balance, you know? All right. The down one is a reference to when Bill took over Gravity Falls. Oh, that makes sense. All right. It might be about time that we can call it done. Well, not the stream, but the airbrushing. Mine are black and tend to look a bit witchy. Even better. The more I think about it, the more I imagine like the estrogen symbol, but it's a destroyed, salvaged wine rack or something. Rotted and covered in barnacles and shit. That sounds cool. Got odd looks when I went to the passport office. Oh, since it's made with hexagons. That makes sense. I don't know a whole lot of molecular chemistry. Molecular, hardly know her. Oh, me and Molecular go way back, though. Alright. Let's give it a once over with a clean... Give it a little spritz just to make sure. Nothing. All right. I want more tattoos eventually, but I think I'm ready for the second. I mean, I've been getting tattoos since I turned 18, and I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have 10. I have either 10 or 11. I always have to count this multiple times whenever I do this. But I think it's 10. Point is, love tattoos. Get more tattoos. Also, symbols for my Pantheon are a given, but if one of them wants my skin, they'll let me know. Yeah, that's a thing I have considered and have not pulled the trigger on. Where did that... There it is. Honestly, let's just put you down here. It's more convenient. I'm responsible for someone's back tat that's about the size of a sheet of paper? You mean you're the reason they got it, or you put it on them? Because those are very different things. Oh, you're the reason I got it. Hell yeah. Get those there. Let's get this glue here. Set my desk back up in a little bit of a way that makes sense to me. I wanted to see if someone could mix in something from Queens of the Stone Age, but I'm not telling what. So you're just going to get a mystery Queens of the Stone Age edition? Because that sounds great. That sounds like exactly what Quotza would want. Yeah. Okay. I want to glue that back on since I snapped it off while I was trying to do all of this. Or you're just not telling me what? Not saying till it's done because it's personal. Fair enough. You keep that magic close to the chest, Oneros. Completely off topic, but Hearthstone is doing their standard rotation the next month or so. And they announced that this year, which starts with the Battle of the Bands, will be Year of the Wolf. I don't remember that one from the Zodiac, Chinese or otherwise. Ouch. All right, so here's doing it by hand. Starting with just putting veins down in a vague way. Vague veins. Is this a convenient way to hold it? Maybe. So what does that mean, Claire? What does Year of the Wolf mean? Aside from what we already knew, which is that furries love World of Warcraft. The explanation is that it's Azeroth Zodiac, but we all know it's just to divide sets by release year. Current rotation is Hydra. My favorite was Mammoth. Upcoming is Wolf. There you go. excuse me. Just how they divide expansion sets and refresh standard, which is almost 2 years worth of expansions. Oh, so it is like almost exactly the way that Magic the Gathering did standard. Which I think was 18 months of rotation of like the most recent sets. Most card games have a set like that. Well, I'm only familiar with Magic because I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I did regrettably get into Magic. Feelings on the Lord of the Rings decks and the One Ring thing. I don't actually know what you're talking about, Aniros. So those are my feelings. Want the Tom Bombadil Commander to crack the table when played. Are there Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings cards? Is this what I am to properly understand? Oh, they're making Lord of the Rings Magic series. Oh, I remember somebody posting about that in the Discord now. Yeah, it's like online only or something, right? Because that is the most bogus shit I've ever heard. Going to be a rare the One Ring, which is 1 of 1. Dude, okay, Oniros, this is how I feel about Wizards of the Coast. Every time that they do something, I go, wow, they couldn't possibly fuck this up more. And then I hear about something they did in Magic the Gathering recently that I didn't know about, and I go, oh, they could possibly fuck this up more. The way that they are treating Magic the Gathering, and have been treating Magic the Gathering for a long time, is awful and disgusting, and I hate it, and it's bad. And I've already arrived at a point where I'm never giving Wizards of the Coast another fucking red cent from my hand, but it bears repeating that's how I feel about Wizards right now. Even if one D&D is the tightest shit in the world, I'm gonna steal it. Which, I mean, honestly, I don't think it will be. But that's neither here nor there. They already fucked up one D&D for you. Well, they couldn't have fucked up one D&D more than they possibly have. At least when Activision Blizzard does fucked up shit, we can still go, haha, breast milk. Claire? No, you fucking can't. The fact that you still give money to fucking Activision Blizzard is absurd to me. And that's why I'm not going to fucking play Diablo 4, even though I want that in my life. I'm shit-talking nerd corporations for being just the fucking worst thing on the goddamn planet. Well, good. Don't give them money. I'm glad. A regular Thursday, yeah. I genuinely don't understand how Hearthstone works, Claire, so I just assumed it cost money. And if it... I honestly don't need to be educated either way. Because fuck them. And I'm not... I don't need to know how Hearthstone works. Well, good. I'm glad you haven't given them any money. Fuck them. Just want one. I just want a multi-class with 2 subclasses from the same class. I don't care what imbalance it causes. Get me this and make it work. Valid as hell. Was the only thing I wanted. I mean, you can just... That feels house rulable, though. Like, if that's a thing you really want, I feel like you can make that happen currently. I mean, honestly, fuck Wizards of the Coast. Fuck Wizards of the Coast forever. And fuck Blizzard. Blizzard Activision. Black Division? No, that's bad. Don't like that. Blizz Division? Maybe. Oh, boy. I'd like the Universalist Wizard to come back. That'll be cool. Okay, now I'm gonna find some pictures of Marble because I'm not jiving with how this feels or looks. Is this a rage quit day? Possibly. Last night's streaming, whatever else you're dealing with. I mean, I spent... I wanted to get out of Faerun. God, I fucking hate Faerun. It is the most boring... Unforgotten Realms is the most boring fucking D&D setting. Even Greyhawk, which sucks, is better than Forgotten Realms. Dragonlance, which sucks. Dragonlance sucks. Hate it. More interesting than Forgotten Realms. Forgotten Realms can go directly to hell. I never have to hear about the fucking Forgotten Realms again, I'll be a happy person. Anyway. No, I'm gonna at least go to the next level of quote-unquote completion with this, and then see if I still hate the way it looks. Today's a fucking Iron Lung kind of stream, if you ask me. No, honestly, if I shift gears, it will be to go do something that's not streaming, because just the last 2 streams have been really frustrating. And I need to go just like do literally anything else. But we haven't stopped yet. We got shit to try. Hey, I appreciate it. It means a lot. And honestly, having y'all around makes it a better time by a long shot. Like, if I was just alone doing this, oh my god. There's weather outside, go smoke a schmeat. I need to go get fire so I can smoke a schmeat. Currently I lack the ability to create fire, but I do have the things to put fire in, so I need to fix that. Do not smoke Squatch, please. Oh, I mean, I'm definitely gonna... If you want to do that, I'll do it with you today. Are we talking about smoking meats, or are we talking about something else? Which kind of smoke are we talking? There is also a Squatch. Well, if I wanted attention, I would stay online. That's the thing. My natural state is to not be perceived. That is my default. Like, I don't wanna conceive of my existence. Therefore, I cannot be perceived by others. But dog attention is sort of a different thing, and is nice no matter what. Dog attention is different from people attention. We have the same fucking brain wavelength. This is why I love you all. Y'all are wonderful because your brains vibe the way mine do. Does it? Does my brain vibe? Can I get somebody to check and see if my brain vibes? For the sake of branding, you have to steal the fire. Fair. Very fucking true. Yeah, see, like, right now I feel like I'm painting awkward zebra stripes. I know I'm not, but... like, they're gonna be marble veins when they're actually dealt with.
Shut up and take my money!
Claritwitch Project, Cheered 10, Palpatine voice execute the vibe check.
What is the vibe check, Claire? Is that Order 66? Do I have to go kill some Jedi? Because I'll fucking do that in a heartbeat. Ain't no question. Sith for life. Oh, you said to check to see if your brain vibes. Well, somebody's got to touch my head and find out. Put your hand inside the Bennett, as They Might Be Giants once kind of almost said. Why Sith? Oh, just because Sith, they get red lightsabers, part 1. That's really the core of it. They get the better lightsabers. And I know that technically the canon now is that, like, you get different lightsabers for different whatever. Sith get red ones. But, like, the Jedi are Buddhist space cops. Buddhist space cop wizards. Which, I like a lot of those words, but I don't like those words together. Well, I don't like cop ever. And, like, honestly, just Buddhist space wizards would be dope. But, no, they're, like, very dictatorial colonizer bullshit. And I'm not here for that. Also, Claire, I see that, and I love that, and I'm very curious about that. But yeah, the base answer is because Sith look cooler. Because I'm a fucking edgelord goth and at heart. You know who it is though? Is it? Is it? Is it who I think it is? Is it another Starlight? Now there's a fungus among us in Canada? What does that mean? Did Canada finally get cordyceps? Is the world ending? I say finally like there's been a... Yes! Alright, cool. End of the world. Sounds good to me. Let's go. It is Kato. I thought it was. I didn't look. I don't know how my brain is just skipping lines of chat today, but it is. And I apologize for that, everybody. I didn't realize Kato was Darth inspired. That's great. I love that for us. Yeah, it does feel like that kind of brain day. The type of yeast that causes serious infections? Didn't we already have one of them? Gotta wear more breathable underwear. Oh, lordy. Claire, I'm really curious how Kato is Darth Vader inspired. Like, I need to have this conversation with you at some point. Not necessarily right now, but just generally, because that's very intriguing. Oh, armored Psy warrior who processes her anger through acts of immense violence. Yeah, okay. Kato is a backup D&D character of Claire's that is a tiefling who is related to several of other Claire's characters at this point. Bennett's homebrew campaign, 20% of the campaign's potential cast is just me with different horns. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's just really convenient that you happen to pick a family that would be perfect for me to implement and be relevant to the plot of campaign 2. Claire's real horny. May the horns be with you. Tragic dead family trope, not on my watch. Instead, you would just have a tragic living family. I really want to make that Dragon Empire? You should do it. Vibe Septimus family is very not supposed to be there. Romans and Britain kind of thing. Funny you should say that. Yeah, so like fully and completely clear. I had the vague idea of what campaign 2 was going to be before Septima joined the crew. And then Septima and her whole family were just like perfect. Man, I forgot how big terrain is. This is going to take a while. A little obsessed with my in-space but separate pirate area adventure. Ooh. Space pirates are always good. I came to your world for pleasure and security, and in exchange, I and my offspring must fulfill duties as you see fit. Reality foreshadows fiction. Woofa doofa. Everything that doesn't take place in space, but the skull cavity of a dead goddess of life? Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes. And Neuros, you said so many magic words in that. Oh. I'm trying to not touch wet paint parts, but it's kind of hard to do. Woo. How about you stay in my hand where I want you? Okay, it's shaping up. I kind of see where I'm going with it. I'm going to stipple it with a bunch of white once I finish these, and then we'll see how that goes. I made some settings. There is also portals going to other places, but they're locked down, so you have to find an active one, go through them properly to leave, or get up to the top of the skull, just like leaving an atmosphere. Ooh, excuse me, leaving atmosphere to go out through the top. That's dope as fuck. Ouch. Everything I paint, it's covered in sharp stuff. I don't know why I'm not used to this yet. All right, when I finish doing these big awkward ink stripes, I'm going to grab another cup of coffee. And then I'm going to come back and just stipple the hell out of this marble. And then we'll see what time it is. Surrounded by coral reefs and the wives. Wait, players would start in a small area that's nice, but once they have a ship, they're off to places. Some are terrifying, some are not. One of my favorite areas is the Island of the Four Kings, which is a tiny island with a collapsed volcano filled with untold gold, surrounded by coral reefs and the wives. Ah, there we go. Oniris, that sounds rad. The wives are massive sea creatures that can eat ships and live in whirlpools like Scylla and Charybdis. Alright. Yep, that sure looks like... Oh, you know what? I should do the little base too. It sure looks like a weird zebra stripe thing going on. Just what I was hoping for. They move around, and only the Four Kings know when it's safe to go past them. Is that what makes them kings? All right. Time for some stippling. Let's go. Even airships have issues as they're willing to disrupt the air or lunge upwards. Ah. I like that. Okay, I'm going to be right back. Hang in there. Thanks, everybody, for hanging in there through just a very weird, very frustrating stream or two. Honestly, that already looks not half bad as far as marble goes, but we're going to keep working on it. We're going to make it great. I'll be right back. Ooh, okay, I get to come back and look at a rant. I'm so hyped about that. Okay. Scrolling up. Oh, I missed so much. The four kings are from a homebrew people. They take tithe from their folk and place it in a group fund. The four kings place their gold together as a way of keeping peace amongst the groups. They don't fight their own kind, but if you aren't a part of their group, you're not welcome. Oops, forgot I muted this to go and do something else. Totally forgot. Now I have to go make dinner. Have fun. Much love. Smoke bomb. Bye, Night Squid. Love you. You can join them, but it's a choice. They use tattoos to mark their history, so you might get your first tattoo with a certain ship and indicate your rank. You show your tattoo on a ship that needs people. They take you in and you get another. Your family might be on there, so there's family and ship ones. Over time, ships adopt their own way of talking, so many of the groups are very adept at picking up languages because you have to survive. Makes sense. Despair is a fun location. The empty lighthouse at the bottom of the ocean, but in a pillar keeping all the water away from it, abandoned and pulsing, weirdly calling to something no one knows. Ooh! Despair, very cool. The tattoos marking your rank and stuff is definitely interesting. I love that kind of tattoo stuff. That makes me want Horizon Forbidden West to do more world building with the Tanakh than their tattoo practices. Yeah! Honestly, Horizon really needs a TTRPG. Like, it's a setting that's just begging for that experience, you know? And like, I'm surprised that is not a thing. I know you would play the fuck out of it. I would play the fuck out of it. All right, let's stipple. Get to these stipulations. That's more interesting than tinkering. Yeah, well, the delving's the cool part, right? Ooh, this paintbrush needs something. If I can get it a little wet. It is a big undertaking to get that ready, yeah. Do I think this will work? What if I just find out? How does this look on here? That might do it. I think that might do it. I would also demand the GM creates notes like the messages from the old world. I mean, that I feel like that's got to be a part of it. Like, if you did a BioShock RPG, you'd have to have, like, audio logs around, right? Environmental storytelling is my passion. A world inside a skull cavity has sun, moon, stars even. That's a big-ass skull. I love that. People who aren't from there would probably ask what the fuck is up with that. Well, would they even know? About the skull? Like, if it's that big. People are aware. Oh, okay. See, to me, that is... Oh, no, I broke. To me, that would be a fantastic, like, late game late game revelation of like, oh, by the way, we've been inside the skull of a deity the whole time. And you just never knew. I would love that. They know because everyone will attack anyone who names the deity. Oh, all right. What's up, Mew? How you doing today? Because if she awakens, the realm will be in massive danger. Well, if she awakens, doesn't the realm just sort of continue, except while she ambulates? Or is it sort of presupposed that if she wakes up, the realm sort of stops? It's an apocalyptic scenario. There you go. Sleepy just donated plasma, so I'm a bit zonked. Ooh. Good for you. Presupposes all types. None considered good. Good on you for giving blood. The world, don't be afraid to give blood. The world needs more blood. There's one person who knows what. A wizard who supposedly lives on top of the skull outside the head? Fuck yeah. That wizard's my favorite dude. I don't know anything about him, but he's my favorite dude. You got to get up there to find the wizard, though, and there's always there's also incentive at that point to just leave and abandon the world for adventure. That and the place fucked up in paying you, so while you're waiting an hour before you go back over there and raise hell. Well, that's bullshit. You should get paid for your blood. In much the similar way that I pay for your bones. They should have paid for your blood. I don't know. I just want to hang out with that wizard. If I knew that wizard was a thing as a character, I would be like, that's my guy. We're together, me and that wizard. We're gonna become best buds. But Mew, I am sorry to hear that. That's not the way that's supposed to go. There's a very neutral group of Azamar and Genasi, like beings that live in the sky close to the top of the cavity. Hell yeah. Aniris, I don't know why you're worried about homebrewing, because this is fucking dope. I would play in this world in a goddamn heartbeat. Technically, I was supposed to be getting paid $60 today, but I only got $55. Oh, what? $5 ain't bad, but still not, you know, how it was supposed to be. $5 is still $5. They float in the air, painting the top, repairing what passes with stars. That's dope as fuck, Oniros. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Wow, this is just not gluing properly. I should probably not keep touching it, but... Nah, honestly, that setting is so fucking dope. Like, if the people you would be playing with don't want to invest in that fucking setting, the people you're playing with are fucking bogus and you should find a new group anyway. Like, that's... Yeah, no, exactly. Like, yeah, if you're literally giving blood, you should be paid appropriately. All right, let's just do this. Let's put you down there. Let's zoom in a little bit. And pull up this. Well, that kind of worked. All right. Although it is a bit of a story to be able to say the Red Cross stole my blood. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we got that. And then, where's my... We'll remove that. Yes, I'm sure. And add this picture. Marble. Nope, that's Marleby. Marleby. Well, I spelled it wrong a second time. It must be fate. Marleby. Yeah, all right. So this is the marble I'm kind of working with. We're trying to work with. So we're going that direction. It definitely, I want to make some more defined veins, but it's definitely going the right direction, I think. It's just going to take some refinement. And also reminding myself that it's going to be covered in all kinds of weird, horrible runes and foul script. So I shouldn't make it too busy. Also, I might give everything just a blue wash, just so it contrasts better with my very red army. Because, like, where's a good example? Like, I have a very red kind of purple army, so I think giving this marble a nice blue wash to make it really cold, I think will help stand out against these guys. Because that's supposed to be a statue they've desecrated. So, we're going that way. We got like 10 minutes left. Let's just do some more smaller veins. I'm feeling a bit better about it now. Let's use... Oh, no, actually. Let's hit the whole thing with Basilicanum Gray and tie all these colors together even more. That's thinking with portals. Oniros, thank you for your vote of confidence. I appreciate it. Ooh, maybe Basilicanum Gray is too dark? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's do white instead of gray. Let's do Apothecary White. It is right here. All right, trying this again. That's more like what I was hoping to see. Make me want to paint, but I got clean to paint. That is the eternal issue. That's why I dedicated a space in my life just to paint. Because otherwise, I would never paint. Because I'd have to clean to paint. Well, you know what? Let's be smart and I'll just apply this in the same direction. You have a room. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I messed up the room. Oh. Well, you gotta fix that. Yeah, Strum Elements is doing good today. That is an upside. Ooh, actually, I really like what Apothecary White has done here. That's nice. That's good. All right, Oneros, catch you when you come back. Ooh. But everybody always says you shouldn't put contrast paint or washes in general over large flat areas because it'll dry unevenly and leave weird streaks and pooling and splotching. But when you're trying to make natural things like stone, that actually kind of works in your favor. You're back! Thanks for coming back. I was worried. I thought the killer might have gotten you. Are they hot? I mean, roll a dice, Aneros, and tell me. Tell me what you rolled, and I'll give you an answer on whether they're hot or not. Got to roll on the daddy scale, as a as a friend's podcast used to have. D2018. Oh, that's a hot killer. That killer is gorgeous. And definitely using it to their advantage. Like, you're gonna have to actively not just stare at that killer while they come for you. Although honestly, staring while they come for you, obvious joke right there. But I didn't quite mean that kind of come for you, you know? Well, I'm done for. Alright, I am gonna... Whenever I'm finished with covering, just slicking this thing down with this wash is when I'm gonna call stream today. I don't actually have a solid concept of when that's gonna be, but I'm sure it'll happen at some point. We're almost halfway up the body. I think that's probably the easiest way to do this. I should probably just do all this front side first. What a weird part of my hand to itch. That doesn't normally happen. Ooh, DM me something. Curiosity kills the Holy Fireman. Oh, that one's very tasteful. I like that. And the teal against the cherry blossoms is really nice. If you were so inclined, you could happily post that to the gallery of the Discord. Were you inclined to do so? Not that your other art is not good, but it is a little spicy. Which is definitely a positive. But also complicates having a somewhat friendly server to all folks. Honestly, if the Twitch channel is 18 plus, then the Discord should be too. I mean, that's a really fucking good point. That's a really fucking good point. I never thought about that. I mean, our channel's definitely like... The Discord is definitely 18 plus, just based on what we talk about. But yeah, it's his server too. And we try to keep overt horniness at least relegated to particular channels, you know? Hey, thanks, goodbye! Appreciate it, Ratsky. JK. All right. Well, I wouldn't have been mad one way or the other. Also, thank you for that shout out, June. How you doing today, buddy? Ooh. I have been fighting, wrangling, arguing with this statue. This big moldy-headed bitch. So, it's a piece of terrain. Actually, I should zoom out, probably. It's a piece of terrain that I'm making. I used a McFarlane Space Marine action figure as the base, but then I've just added stuff to it because I want it to be, like, defiled by my Chaos Army. I spent quite a fair amount of time today fighting with my airbrush. So, you know. But I'm working on a marbled sort of texture, which I feel like I'm getting close to. I just need I need a couple more defined veins, and I need a couple more defined white areas. But thank you so much, Oniros. I appreciate that. And also thank you, Ratsky, because that's a lot of wows. And yeah, so it's... And there's just a bunch of random... Oh god, it's wet. I forgot. I've been painting this, and then I got surprised when it's wet. So, like, yeah. Where the helmet used to be is a pile of skulls. There's an axe in the shoulder pad. We got corpses hanging off of it. We got a knife. Well, it was 2 knives in the crotch, but I broke one off because I'm very indelicate. Severed head with a knife and a crown of barbed wire. Like, we're just going for blasphemy, you know? I'm gonna paint this as, like, a nice imperial banner that's been fucked up somehow or another. But right now, I need to let it dry. And I think for the sake of my sanity, I need to I need to call it for the day. Actually, I'll glue the knife back to its crotch. The other tab is loading screening. Yeah, it's a statue. So like this is a normal Space Marine. Well, not a normal Space Marine. This is a possessed Space Marine. This big thing is a statue. It's a terrain piece. Thank you. Ooh, moss would be a good idea. I'm gonna add just a ton of shit to it. It's gonna get blood. It's gonna get rust and stuff. Moss is definitely a possibility. Birds sitting on it. I didn't think about that. I might have some spare birds. Just cover it in bird poop. Burbs. Do I need more glue down there? Probably. Why is it covered in weapons like it's magnetic? They're going to be piercing into it. So it's like a big, like, desecrated statue. So they're like, oh god, it's wet. It's so wet. I keep forgetting. So like the crotch, for instance, is just stabbed. And that's what we're doing. And again, it's like cut into the shoulder pad up there. It's kind of hard to tell when everything is white. It got stabbity in the crotchety. It did. Because how can I have a big giant statue of like your stereotypical ultra manly man thing? Oh god, it's so wet. I keep forgetting. Talk about a crotch punch. Ooh, quote ad would be a good command. I need to figure that out. Because that's a good one. But yeah, I need to let it dry and stop touching it. Do it right now? I don't know how to... Well, I gotta figure it out. Quote ad is a streamer bot. Noted. I'm gonna hunt that down as we speak. Quote ad streamer bot. Oh, I guess I can close that marble. Streamer bot is not beginner friendly, but it's not hard to pick up. Hey, I can learn things. I'm smart and powerful. Oh, is it streamer.bot? It's like handing one of those puzzle toys to a child. Thanks, babe. I'm so glad that you have that much profound respect for me. I can walk you through a lot of it and direct you to the YouTube channel for more. That sounds dope. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Sasquatch! Hello, puppy! Come here. Come here. Don't smell the floor. Get on camera. Come here. Yeah, come here. Come here, you little cutie. Oh, you're sitting in baby mode this time. Okay, I'm turning around so that stream can see you. Oh, you got that tail going. Oh. Puppy. Who's my stinky puppy? Who's my stinky baby? It's Squatch. The stinkiest dog. But okay, you're not actually that bad, but you're bad. You're real bad. You are stinky. Oh, the pup. She's not the stinky, but she is stinky. Yeah. Oh. And what is the Chihuahua's name? Trixie? Trix? Oh, no, in the mouth. Oh. How far are you trying to go? Oh. No, that's not what I meant. I didn't mean far like that. I meant up the chair. Yeah. Oh, love you. Okay, I'm putting you down now, all right? You got it. Good girl. Ugh. That was too many tongues in my mouth. StreamerBot is open source. You can write code or commission code for literally anything you want. Yo! I don't know how to code at all, but that's dope as fuck. I'm here for this. This is a thing I want and I will live in. Ratsky, thank you for teaching me about this. This is what Q uses, right? The place out there now. There's a piece out there now to take care of making a queue for big boy shoutouts. Ah. Yeah, okay. Nice. I love this. I'm so excited. I think I just sorted my weekend out. Fuck yeah, dude, Q's great. Still don't know how to say his name, but Q's great. Neither does he. Speaking of Q, who are we rating? You get to meet him in May? Is Ratsky trying to get us to join QAnon? Not QAnon. Quatosjian. 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 He's a fucking flying to Texas for a community for Moco made, because that's dope. I didn't realize there was stuff on the bottom of this. Microwave and dishwasher top rack safe. That's nice. Go punch all the legislators doing bad shit. I mean, I'd support that. Wow. We got people just not doing things today. Come for the ogre pirate. Please join the cult over at Quatosjian. I think I might be able. Oh my god. It's right there. I'm not sure I can spell it. Nice. It worked. Even looking at it. Restless Destroyer is a weird name for such a joyful track, but I'm here for it. "6'6"? I'm gonna be looking in the clouds to see him. He's one of those delightful dudes that just every time I hear a fact about him, it sounds like it's fictional, like it's just being made up. Like Bill, he's like Bill Brasky, like that old SNL bit. But then it's always true, and he's just a fucking wonderful dude. I mean, I did make that up, but that's as close as I can guess. Okay, fair. What's Lethal Shadows doing? He met a shorter friend and the photo's hilarious. He's literally twice her height. Holy crap. Oh shit, Lethal Shadows is at PAX. Or is that Adepticon? It looks like PAX. There's a giant sign that says PAX. I didn't know PAX was happening. Does PAX usually happen at the same time as Adepticon? Oh. PAX East. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go. Started today. Got it. I never know when any of the PAXs are happening. I just can't keep that in my brain for some reason. All right, Balefire Forge is doing something wild, and I'm here for it because it's chaos based. And if there's one thing that I think is based, it's chaos. Fuck, that was rough. That was real bad. But I'm still gonna count it for a pun. Oh, and then we did like 3 puns yesterday when Stream Elements wasn't working, so I'm gonna just rapid fire a couple. All right. What are we thinking? Wednesday? Not Wednesday. This is fucking Thursday. This is the year for Ratsky traveling Vegas, Austin, New York, Ohio, North Carolina. I mean, aside from Ohio, those all sound really good. Vegas is dope. I've never been to Austin. New York is great. Ohio sucks. And North Carolina is fucking dope as well. Okay, so Saturday, Sweden in June to play paintball in World War II bunkers. Oh, fuck. That would be a dope game of paintball. Saturday, I'll be playing Portal 2 with Wifey, assuming my computer decides it's going to allow me to, because it's just been, I love you, but you've been a real shit lately. And then next week is going to be something. Next week, I think, wait, shit, actually, what days are next? 30 days has September, April, June, and November. Get a Better Computer is on my list for things this weekend. I've actually had... I've had an anonymous donor reach out to me saying that they would like to help pay for a sizable chunk of the Meat Machine. So I think Meat Machine's happening very soon instead of kind of soon. Saturday night, community game night, Pummel Party, Pico Park played up. You'll get that tea, but that tea's offline because the anonymous donor has strictly requested to remain an anonymous donor. Yeah, they made a point to say that they would love to give me money, but they don't want anyone to know who did it. So, zip, throwing, which is fucking stoked. I'm very excited. Which is stoked. I am stoked about. What's it for? Oh, it's to buy a new computer. It's to buy an actual gaming desktop instead of just the laptop that I happen to have that I'm using for streaming, when really I should be using it mostly just for Microsoft Word. So, yeah, I'm real hyped because we just made it to like the 2/3 point. If it's right there, yeah, it's right there. Just made it to just about the 2/3 point, but we're now beyond that in theory. So. Someone wants their friend to get the fuck online. Well, yes, that. So yeah, that's going to be happening soon. I'm very excited. Are we watching someone eat a Kit Kat right now? This is okay. It's a matter of time. It's very shortly. I'm going to stop babbling. I'm going to raid. I'm going to do more things. Take so many photographs. And then chill the fuck out. Everyone, thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your quick question. Wait. I'm not in a rush. Let's go. Do donos go into the bar for the machine? Yes. Yes, they do. Every little bit of money goes into the bar. No matter how or why it's coming to me. All the stream cash currently is going directly to Meat Machine. And then once I pay for, acquire the Meat Machine, then I'm going to start putting it towards like other stream upgrades. Like more/better cameras, lighting that isn't just what's around my house, shit like that. So, yeah.
Shut up and take my money.
It's Ratsky which donated $20. MACHINE.
It's very weird that it didn't update the bar. No, it did. It did. I watched it happen. Ratsky, thank you so much. You are a fucking champion. I appreciate you tremendously. You're the best. You're streaming when this week? Saturday? Friday? Every other day? Tell me when. Get the fuck online, bitch, and play with us. I'm trying, and now I'm even closer now. Was that just the highlight of my day? Probably. Not gonna cry about it though, because I can't cry for every donation. Otherwise, I'm gonna get really dehydrated. Thank you, Ratsky. Thank you, everybody. I have mascara on. Even drink more Malort. I'll do for $20. Do you want to see me drink a Malort? Like, totally fair. Willing to do that. I just got a clean shot glass down here. No Malort. Are you sure? I got a clean shot glass and everything. Nope. Okay. All right. Such restraint. We'll hold on to that. We'll keep that in the pocket. That there's a Malort that can be just utilized at any time and place. Do not spend this money on alcohol. Use it for machine. Oh no, that's where it's going. That's what I'm saying. All this money is going just to the machine. I was making a joke about drinking more to cry. Oh, it would work. Probably. But honestly, I generally don't need help crying. All I have to do is think about how nice y'all are, and it's going to happen. It's already starting to happen again, which is why we need to raid out immediately, so that I can maintain my extremely cool facade that everybody knows that I have, because I'm so calm and good. I'm making cables today, and your fingies hurt? You're making cables? Like 3D sculpting cables? You're going to miss the raid. Well, I can wait. But thanks for watching those ads. I appreciate that. I don't have anything else. I love y'all. You're all sweet pomegranates on the silver plate of life. And I've never been happier to pick through that weird fruit and just go to town and just get real sloppy and juicy with these pomegranates. I think I kind of lost the plot on what this metaphor was supposed to be, but let's go raid Balefire, who is carving tiny chunks of plastic, really truly tiny. I think that's the one. Oh my god! Junebug.
Ratsky just resubscribed for 4 months. Sing Junebug gifted a tier 1 sub to Ratsky. They have given 23 gift subs in the channel.
23 gift subs. 23 gift subs. Well, shucks. I love y'all. Y'all are wonderful. I'm rating before I cry on camera. That's it. Until next time, be good, or at least don't get caught.
Oh, Rosie, it's gonna be great when you get to the second book. Also, let me know when. Also, let me know when you need the third book. And Holy Fireman coming in with raid. Welcome, raiders. Hey, Holy Fireman. How was your stream? I don't think I know you. You seem new. So I'm gonna.
We are legion!
You out later. But yeah. Hey, Nate. Ding Junebug. Hey. Holy Fireman. Howdy. So go check out Holy Fireman if you're not already, just like I did. Big little heart, give them a follow. Then we can check out the stream next time we see them on. How did your stream go? What did you do? And again, welcome raiders. It's worth it. Okay, if you say so, Nate. I already gave them a follow. Already did. Aww. We
are legion!
Doing some crafting because okay, so what happened was I was building one of my big zombie robots, and then I was being silly and stupid and stuff, and I lost a part. I lost the piston that's supposed to go there. So only thing left to do is, because I can't have a robot with only one leg piston, so that's